Are there still bargains to be had, or will most people pretty much now have to stay with their provider for the duration?
Well, there are no bargains to be had at the present moment in time. We can see that easing up, though. Now that the energy price cap has been lifted or is being lifted, the energy companies are going to be breathing a sigh of relief. At least they got a chance of getting back to normality. Once they get back to normality, we can start thinking about getting new tariffs coming onto the marketplace. And unfortunately, as things stand, even the companies who, I would say, the larger companies who are, more solvent, are going to make it through the crisis. Their cheapest deals are still about 10% more expensive than not the current cap, but the higher cap. So there is no competitive at the market at the present time that makes any sense for consumers. I think that could change over the coming weeks and months. Clearly, a lot depends on what happens with the Russia situation, whether we get a resolution on that. I mean, if there was, if the Russians got into a situation where they did put sanctions from their end on the supply of gas, breach those gas supply contracts into Europe, then all bets are clearly off. Leaving that aside, we can hope to see some return to normality. The thing that might complicate it, actually, is the fact that Rishi Sunak has announced this effective loan scheme to consumers, the energy bills discount scheme, the rebate that's due to come to households in October. The mechanism by which that is actually paid out and then recollected by the energy suppliers is still not certain. Until companies have clarity on how that's going to work, it's going to be difficult for them to launch a tariff, not knowing whether that tariff needs to start clawing or having rebates in it, or clawing rebates back. So that's a complication to the market. But right now, unfortunately, there is absolutely zero avenues for the consumer to reduce their energy bills by switching. The only thing they can do about it is to cut back drastically on energy usage.